Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Rereads. I'm Rhiannon and this is my first video of 2015 and it's the 10th of January and I want to talk to you about my book goals. My book goals for 2015, I haven't made too many. I do read, I just don't read that much. So I do want to read, but I'm going to try and not set too many goals because my head just goes pfft. I am going to do some challenges though. I'm going to do the Book Riot read more challenge, and I'll link that down in the description if you want to go check out the list. I've also got another list that I'd like to do a challenge as well. I picked out some books here that I like to get through. It's not exactly a TBR for January, February, March. It's just I'm going to show you some books that I would like to personally get through 2015 and then some. Obviously you see all the shelf here, I've got a shelf there, and I've got a shelf in my bedroom. I like to read all those books I'll try and read all those books, most of them, by the time 2015 finishes. Plus I've got like library books, I like to get library books out as well, so I like to read as many books as I can. I don't really want to stick to my Goodreads number. I've set it to like 26, but I probably won't get it. I just want to read for fun, read for enjoyment. So the books I like to personally get through and or finish this year, and that I'm most looking forward to. I've started one, and that I'm most looking forward to getting through. First of all, I've started it and it's really good. I've started it. I'm only like 8 pages in. I've had this book on my shelf for a long time. I can't wait to read it. And I like to get through this year The Colour Purple by Alice Walker. I've heard so much good things about this. Yes, it's a bit upsetting, but I thought it would be a great addition for me to start reading diversely and things like that. That's another one of my goals, is I like to read diversely, and I want to try and make my reviews a bit more, I like to critique my I like to do more critiquing of my reviews a little bit more and be a bit, ruthless in my reviews. If I don't like the book, I'll say I don't like the book and things like that. I like to go more in depth in my reviews, and that's another goal I like to do. I like to do more reviews and, things like that. The book I picked that I like to really, really get through in 2015, and I've started it. I started it in 2014, but I really want to finish it this year. Is the first book of A Game of Thrones, and maybe then start the second one, depending on my reading. I am that much into it. It is enjoyable. I have to put it down and then pick it back up and then put it back down. 267 pages in, and I really want to get through it and things like that. And then I'm enjoying it. It's really, really a lot to absorb in your brain, and I really need to sit down and get cozy and read and things like that. My other goal is I like my classics. I've got so many classics on my shelf, and I like to read at least three or more classics this year, and I picked out a nice easygoing classic, and I'm gonna start off with Sense and Sensibility. I like to get through this in 2015, and as well as 3 more classics, maybe a Charles Dickens and maybe a modern classic as well. I don't know, but I like to get through my classics. Another one I like to read is The Little Prince as well. That will be another children's book as well through 2015. I also like to read YA, and I've picked The Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairyland in a Ship of Her Own Making. I like to get through that in 2015, maybe not this month, but I would like to get through it in 2015 at some point. And then the BBC have adapted this book, and I really want to get into it. I love this period. I want to read more. My other goal is I want to read more historical fiction this year, and I'm going to be reading this big book through 2015. The adaptation is going on to BBC Two soon, and I would like to kick off my historical reading fiction with Wolf Hall by Hilary Mantel. It's set in the Tudor period. I love this period so much. I love my historical fiction. I need to read more of it, And oh yeah. Lovely big book. I love it. So that's kind of my reading goals for 2015. What are your reading goals? I'm just going to read for fun and just put up my updates, my things like that. Goals for this channel is to review more books, to film more when I have time. I'm not doing TBRs because I just get... I just want to pick up a book when I feel like it. These books I've shown you are not necessarily for January, they're just for the books I would love to read in 2015. Like I said, I top it up with library books. I just want to do it for enjoyment and things like that, and I want to make videos for enjoyment as well and not have a set schedule and things. I'll just pop videos up as and when. I like to do top 5 Wednesdays if I have time. I'll definitely put that up, and I will let you know about my reading progress. Bye for now.